Yeah, I mean, that's why the stocks are ripping today, right? You have what is perceived to be gridlock. I think
they're ripping because they don't think anything's going to get done, even though Democrats and Republicans agree.
Exactly, right? So I think what's happening here is you have two sides that agree drug pricing has to come down. That's a given. How it's going to come down, whether the left goes out with a powerful message or the right goes out with a powerful message, I think the fact that there's a split Congress means potentially working together a slower roll to any actual enforcement.
So you put this down, the farm stocks are off the hook because the Dems didn't sweep both houses?
That's right. Yes, exactly.
Do you agree with that view, Ipsita?
Somewhat. I would say that investors like certainty, and essentially we went into the election thinking that the House would flip, the Senate would likely remain GOP in some way, perhaps even add a few seats, and that's really what we have. So what have we got? Obamacare is the law of the land. Medicaid expansion will stay. In fact, 4 states even decided to expand Medicaid under this administration. I think with drug pricing, though, it's a little bit of a different beast. Yes, there's that area of overlap between the president and with Democrats on wanting to lower drug prices, but I think that they've got slightly different ways of going about it. So the Democrats want to do something, I guess, a little bit more draconian, I would say, versus this Republican administration. At the end of the day, I think we'll see a lot more regulations, which is what Azar has already been doing. And I think we'll maybe see a couple of bills actually squeak through, but not anything quite as dramatic as Part D negotiation and some of these other policies that we've heard.
Do you expect we'll see more regulation on the healthcare front in general, Jared? And I wonder if there's some sort of mandate, even though it's a divided Congress, because the exit polls were so clear in Americans putting healthcare at the top of their list of priorities.
Yeah, I think it's very clear that Americans and politicians on both the right and left want to continue to improve the way that healthcare is administered in the country. The primary point that I think Democrats and Republicans are both making, and they have for years, is the inequity of drug pricing. That is probably first and foremost. The second would be just the way that the healthcare system is working or not working. I think the Democrats coming out and winning last night, at least, part of Congress, shows you that we're not going to get any ultra negative view as far as maybe single payer. I think that's why managed care is doing so well. I think the election, to me, is more about the sector, maybe less about drug prices when you really boil it down. I think that's why some of the providers and insurance companies are faring even better than biotech and pharma are today.